Hey everyone, Jessica Henry Gray here, welcoming you to this short video. One of the best ways to further your own art education is by taking a workshop. So I want to introduce you to the workshops that I have planned for this year, 2021. The first workshop I want to talk about is called Technical Matters. This is early February. This workshop has been a long time in coming. A lot of people ask about technical matters. What about canvases? What about oil painting mediums, brush care, mixing colors, and so on and so forth? I want to cover those matters in this workshop. Each class will be 2 hours long, and the first class I will be talking about oil paints, what's in them. I will be talking about the color wheel, complementary colors, chrome, tone, value. What do all of these phrases mean? It's important to know what's in your paints and how to use them, how to mix colors, how to get different skin tones, and what are some good disciplines that you can do to practice getting better at it. The second day we'll be talking about oil painting mediums, brush care. I'll go over what the different mediums are, when to use them, when not to use them, talk about varnishing. Third day, we're going to talk about canvases and how to prepare and stretch a canvas, how to prepare panels. We're going to go over composition and talk about how to compose paintings in the fourth class and talk about just arrangements and all of those compositional questions that we always ask and want answers to, and I'll do my best to cover those matters. A lot of people want to get better at learning to paint their furry little friends, and so in this 4-part class, I'm going to be talking about painting pets. I'm going to cover important information about painting animals and how to capture their personality. We will go over painting dogs and horses and maybe some other animals as we seem appropriate. I absolutely love Victorian watercolor, and it's one of my favorite methods of painting, just to relax and enjoy. It's very portable, easy to take along with wherever you're going. This will be a 2-part class, and we are going to go over how to paint in watercolor, how to control your washes, and all of those step-by-step processes you need to have in order to be able to create watercolor paintings. In the second session, we're going to have our papers ready and execute Victorian watercolor painting from start to finish using the methods of Victorian watercolor artists. We will look at some of the great Victorian watercolor artists that have come before, Beatrix Potter, Arthur Rackham, and so many others, and just look at what they did and how to utilize those effects to work for us in our own works. Painting in watercolor is like a breath of fresh air, and I find that when I sit down and I've got my drawing on my watercolor paper, I'm at ease and relaxed, and there's a challenge, and I really want to encourage you to, if you haven't tried this yet, to explore this wonderful, versatile medium. I think you're going to enjoy this workshop. Critical to any artistic venture is the need to have mastered the hand and eye control through the practice of drawing. Learn the basic tools to first establish drawing accuracy through measuring, and then you learn how to develop accuracy through just using your eye while you're painting. This course is designed in 4 sessions to teach you how to truly observe with your eyes. We're going to talk about measuring, using plumb lines, and some basic tools that you can use then later into whatever endeavor it is that you're going to be working on. Painting, portraiture, still life, plein air. It's critical that you learn how to draw before moving on to other elements in your art. This 4-part lesson is online and is designed to teach you the fundamentals of learning how to paint portraits in oils. It is important to learn the basic steps to capturing a likeness and a personality in your painting. Art is so much more than just being a photorealist and a copyist. It's our job to see beyond that. In this class, I'm going to teach you the foundations of capturing a likeness, but I also want to underscore the importance of capturing who that person is, how to capture that personality. I'm going to talk about mixing skin tone and hair and all those other matters that we need in portraiture. Join me in Florida for 4 days of fantastic plein air painting in one of the most beautiful beaches in Florida. Aqua turquoise waters, white sugary sand beaches, perfect temperature. It is the prime location for plein air painting. It's always lovely and sunny, and we just have a wonderful time. Last year, we were there in Florida and had a fantastic group of painters. Everybody worked so hard, and we just had a great time. Painting on these silky white sand beaches is just such a privilege and a treat. Just mastering the color in that water is it's a joy, and I want to encourage you to sign up. We've got a few spots still left for the workshop this year in April. I hope that you can make it. We had a lot of one-on-one time and attention, a lot of extra conversations on oil painting mediums and caring for your materials and all sorts of topics like that. I had a wonderful time going to eat and different dinners. I hope that you can make it. We talk about values and composition in your plein air painting. Of course, this is an in-person workshop, obviously. And we do everything we can to keep our distance. This workshop was in 2019, but as far as 2021 goes, we will be practicing more social distancing. We will not have an indoor facility, so that in the event of bad weather, we'll just have to cancel that day. We talk about color theory and how to work out our color in our compositions, and just using balance and light and dark. In longer workshops where this is a 4-day workshop, I will often throw in a bonus evening of a portrait demo. And so that is what I did in Florida in 2019, and I would do that again in 2021. Everybody enjoyed it. It was a relaxing, fun evening, and just had a great time. Just 2 hours north of Charleston is a town called Bishopville, and in Bishopville, I will be teaching a portrait workshop at the Opera House in May of 2021. This is going to be an in-person workshop, painting the portrait from life. It has its own unique challenges, painting from a 3-dimensional form, but I love teaching that, and it's important to learn how to see shapes and values and colors accurately. Photos allow us a lot of distortion, so working from life is just a fantastic opportunity. In this workshop, I will discuss working from life and using our eyes to observe and measure. We'll talk about painting skin tones and hair and using our brushwork to help define form, as well as values and topography to create the illusion of a sculpted form. Learning to paint the portrait is a fantastic means of an art discipline. It's even better in a group setting where everybody can have the opportunity to hear and receive advice and help from other people, and you get that extra feedback when you can hear group critiques. This is a picture coming up here of the group that I taught in Ireland. Fantastic group of ladies in the portrait workshop there. I hope you can make it to South Carolina and take my portrait workshop there. Join me in Charleston, South Carolina, plein air painting workshop. Very excited to paint in this one of the most beautiful cities in the entire nation. Rich in history, Charleston is full of color, energy, and a rare vitality. 3 days of plein air painting, capturing the city, land, and seascapes. I am so excited for this workshop. It is going to be a fantastic 3 days of painting in person. And this, look at the color of this. It's absolutely beautiful city. We're going to enjoy painting the beautiful beaches as well as the colorful cities. My workshops are fun, and we're going to keep it engaged in a lot of energy. We keep very safe in the workshops as well. In this season of COVID, everybody's wearing masks as it's appropriate, but we are also outside, and that helps with stopping the spread. So I hope that you get to enjoy this one and look over it, and I hope to see you in South Carolina. Listed in the top 100 most beautiful beaches in the world by National Geographic, Cannon Beach is a joy to plein air paint. The Oregon beaches truly are one of my most favorite beaches in the world. The water is a stunning aqua, deep sapphire, velvety blue. It's just unlike anywhere else in the world, with massive rocks and starfish, crashing waves. There's an endless supply of things to paint. And we had a wonderful time painting there this last October. We kept very safe, COVID-free. This is the group that joined us. We had a fantastic time. And being outdoors, we felt very safe. And this is a wonderful opportunity to just study how to plein air paint in a fantastic location. It's soothing and relaxing, listening to the ocean waves while painting. Just sort of takes all your cares and washes them right back out to the sea. I love painting in the ocean, especially early in the morning like this. It's just absolutely breathtaking, peaceful. Ancient forests, mysterious. They have this intrigue that you don't find anywhere else in this country. Majestic beaches, soaring cliffs, makes Oregon a fascinating must on any plein air painter's list. The workshop is designed to keep you safe. You can see we're all spread out, and everywhere you look is somewhere fantastic to paint. So I hope that you take a look at this one, follow the link for more information. I would love to meet you in Oregon this coming year. Join me this coming up September to do a plein air workshop in beautiful Ohio. This is Mansfield at Kingwood Park, and we painted these fountains and beautiful gardens and just had a wonderful group. And this year we're going to be adding a third day to the workshop. Just there's so much to see and so much to paint. We had a fabulous time just capturing the light and the early fall colors. And our primary focus was on establishing the foundations of plein air painting. I hope to see you at my Ohio workshop this fall. Throughout the course of our artistic journeys, we often have hundreds, if not thousands, of photographs of beautiful landscapes. And in this workshop, I want to teach you how to take those photos and turn them into beautiful landscape paintings. This is an online class, and it is a 4-part session, and we will go over painting from photos. I have 4 paintings that I will be doing a demo each day in the class. And in this painting, I will show you how to break down a composition from your photo. And if you have a plein air study, we can go over that, how to incorporate that into your painting in the studio, and then how to just work out the final result from your photo using the challenges that come with working from photos. Values, color, distortions, and so forth. So in this class, I will demonstrate painting water, painting trees. I'll demonstrate painting certain lighting effects that we often try to get in our paintings. And I'll also paint some sort of building or housing structure. I hope you can join me in this very informative online workshop later this year. The workshop for France 2021 this year is full, but we are taking reservations for our workshop next year, 2022. We are confirming and finalizing a date. It will be in the summer of 2022, and this is exactly the format that it will be in for that year. This year, we're going to be touring France. Southern France will be in these beautiful areas where I am painting at Les Vieux-Cavant, and it is a 10-day workshop, all included except for your flight and a couple of meals. All of the rest of your meals and your lodging and your tuition are all covered in this workshop. We will be in the most stunning place here in the world as far as I'm concerned. It is gorgeous and I cannot wait. I hope that you can join me for 2022 to paint in these medieval villages and just gorgeous, gorgeous areas to paint. I am also adding as a special bonus a 3-day trip to Paris. For more information on that, check out my links below on my workshop this year. I wish you the very best in your artistic endeavors, and I do hope our paths cross at some time. Thank you all for your support, and have a wonderful, happy painting experience. And have a wonderful week, and I will see you tomorrow when I put my new video up. Okay, bye-bye.